Betty on the streets, yeah, she brings the heat. Drama around the corner, feeling that beat. YouTube days, episodes unfold. Betty's got the scoop, stories untold. Navigating drama, twists and turns. Betty breaks it down, everyone learns. Go down low, she's got all the tea. Pull up to the screen, come and watch for free. Watch. Betty, on the go. Streaming live, don't miss the show. On the streets, she's our guide. Hip-hop dance, keep it locked inside. Every episode, every time, Betty's here, making it shine. Feel the rhythm, hit the floor. Betty's drama, always wanting more. Life's the vibe, she's in the groove. Switching and twist, she's got the moves. Drama drops, beats keep going. Dance all night, energy showing. Betty, on the go. Streaming live, don't miss the show. On the streets, she's our guide. Hip-hop dance, keep it locked inside.
Hello, we are back. Welcome, all my angel warriors. Wow, I went live a while ago, got thrown out of my live, could not shut it off for the life of me, and I just finally deleted it because I couldn't do anything else with it, and then I made this one. I'm, so sorry for your loss, Keith. I know that's not your name, but a big condolences. May your baby be resting in peace. However, when I do a reading, that would be a personal reading, my love. I'm not going to do reading. What I do when I go live or when I'm on here, this is celebrity readings only. Everything is for entertainment purposes, because Betty don't want to be sued. And when I do my personal readings, I want you to be present so I can get your energy of what you're wanting. And you can shut your camera off, but you have to be present with me. It has to be paid up front. It's $50 for the first 5 cards. And then if you want a more in-depth one, that's $100. I will have everything planned out for all of you. And then underneath that post that you guys will see, I want you to be able to write down below and let me know, yes, you're interested, because I got so many people, hundreds of people wanting readings, and that's the only way I think I can keep track of it. But hello to Fireball. Fireball has a blue dress on. A blue dress means that she became my moderator. She did not ask. It was something I gave to her. Now, with my moderators, I want you to know, don't make a move unless I tell you, and I will tell you, or you will see. I like for everybody's opinion. The only thing we don't deal with is people talking about other people's children in bad ways, because children are innocent. They wasn't brought here to be talked about on the internet. I also am going to stop reading about children or for a child, because that's a child. I don't want to read for children. This is adult only content. So, if you want to ask me, about Remy, I see you, girl. If you want to ask me, about a child or something during a reading, that's fine. But I'm not going to strictly read on a child. Okay, I just that just doesn't set well with me. It just really doesn't. Welcome to everybody that is my new subscribers. Remy Girl 777, you are new. Welcome in. Keith, welcome in. I don't know if that's your name. AJ, welcome in. I see you are a member, so you are a real angel warrior. Now there's a difference. My memberships go from 99 cents to $4.99. I don't believe in ripping people off and crazy stuff. But my members do get a reading from me. It's a 5-card reading every single month. The way that we do that is, again, I will put a post out just to my members only. Then one by one, you guys will comment down below. And then somehow we've got to get in touch either through Facebook or through Instagram on Messenger or even Snapchat, because I'm not going to do the reading without you. I'm not going to do it. Okay. Hey, Kathy. Kathy's Cry Closet is not new. I've seen her many, many times. Nice to see you. Yes, all of this comes from love. It comes from what I interpret the cards to be. And some people ask, how can you read so fast? Well, honey, I'm not going to drag something out that's already closed and showed me even with the second deck, it's closed. Then you're just bringing things along and just dragging it out for, what, I don't even know what. Okay, there's a lot of tarot readers out there that'll spend 30 minutes to an hour on a reading that literally closed and you can see it closed. But I think they're just wanting more time, or I don't know, but that's not me. I'm a pretty fast reader, and when Spirit says it's closed, I ain't gonna get no more. I could pull 100 more decks and we're gonna get the same thing. And thank you, Kathy Cry Closet, for your compliment. I really appreciate it. Okay, so today we're pulling the other decks. Okay, you guys have never seen my What's the Tea. You've never seen me read true crime. Also, we're going to do spirit messages for each one of you that are in here. And we're going to definitely, which is weird. Okay, this is strange. I pull out my cards and I have this. Fatality. The Ten of Swords. Wow. Are we starting off on something weird or what? Thank you so much, Remy, for becoming a member. Look at that. We got another new angel member. Now, I want to also say, I posted today for my angel warriors, and I've had a Discord for years. So guess what? If you can't get me on Instagram, on Facebook, on anything, you can always get me through Discord. And that may be the way that we do private readings as well. So anybody who has a Discord, or even if you don't have one, get one. Because there you can chat with one another. I keep a strict program. Be kind to one another. Be kind. Put, every morning say good morning to someone. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, Heather, I had a feeling your name was Heather. I don't know why, but I felt your name was Heather. I swear to you, I don't know why, but it's nice to meet you, Heather. I don't know why I knew your name was Heather, but I swear I knew your name was Heather. That's another thing. I have been intuitive for many, many years. And like I said, I have predicted children being born. I even helped put someone in prison for unaliving someone. And they didn't want to talk to me because I seen it. But then 10 months later, they wanted to talk to me. What did you see? And that guy went to prison. So, there's a lot of things that I see that other people don't see. And a lot of times the cards are for you all. A lot of times I already see it. I already see it plain as day what happened. But of course, it's for entertainment purposes only. Another thing, my members, what your money goes towards is, it's like $40 a month for StreamYard. Then you've got cards. I buy cards. So 2 days ago, I bought the Betty Boop Oracle deck. And then the next card purchase is going to be like $95. And it's the Betty, let me show you here. I take my money and I put it back into everything, because right there she is, because That's what you're supposed to do. Is it showing it or not? Let me see here. Why ain't it so? Why am I having such a difficult time today? What is going on? There we go. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I almost called you Heather. I don't know why, but it's weird. So this is my next deck. Now let me tell you guys something about my tarot decks. I do not buy them through Temu. I do not buy them through things like that. I buy them through real tarot people. And also, it takes me sometimes hours to find a deck. And then when I get my deck, I interview my deck. What are you going to do for me? How are you going to read? Are you funny? Are you straight to the point? Like, what are you? So, this deck is next. And when I tell you they're pricey, my decks are pricey. The one we're using right here was $85 plus tax. But if you're going to be a reader, put your money into it. You know, I got like 50 decks over here. Put your money into it so that people also like to see cards. You know what I mean? They like to see them. And that's why we're going to get the Betty in the City. And then the one that I just bought is this one right here. And I think it's going to be so, so, so cute. Let me switch it over here. Stop that one. Now, remember, I haven't went live in a long time, just the last couple of times. And I'm having to learn all over again how to do everything. But is this not so cute? So this is the Oracle deck, and it's where it's not a tarot deck, but it's a deck that's like, it kind of just tells you. And look at that. I'm already being lost. I'm already being lost. Okay, are you guys back? Is everybody back? Because I lost you all. But yeah, they're so cute, and they have writing on them. And then of course we got the Betty Boop. You know, like that's my thing. Oh, okay, that sounds great, Heather. But another thing I want to tell everybody that I'm very, very much. I've had people ask me for readings, and then they couldn't afford their rent or anything. Do not get a reading from me until you get your stuff in order. I don't want that. Okay, I don't want you going, crazy out of your way. Which already I'm gonna. Well, you're not a member yet, but you will be. You will be. And a lot of times, I will help people out. Like I don't know. I'm a Leo. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I never leave anybody. They leave me. So if somebody leaves, they leave me. I'm not a person that leaves people. But I also, when I read neutral. Okay. I do not want any energy in my mind of either or. That is not my place. I am not a judge. I'm not a jury. And I am not here to tell you what to think. That is on you. That is why when I get done with my readings, I say, what do you think? What do you think this is? What do you think this could be? Because who is it to me to tell you what to think? You got your own brain. The reason you're angel warriors is because you've been through your own things in life and you came out stronger, and you're a warrior in your own life. And the reason I call you angels is because people that are members or, donate or whatever, they're helping to keep my channel going. They're helping to pay the StreamYard. They're helping to pay for the cards. That's why you're my angel. What do angels do? Angels help you. So that's where I got angel warriors from. Now, mind you, I've been reading for over 20 years, but energy changes, people change, things change, everything changes. So like I said, for entertainment purposes only. Um, but like I also said, I can see things that many people don't see, or I don't know, that some people don't even have, like, they don't even have dreams, or they don't see things or anything, like, some people are just completely closed off. And if you look right here, I have a freaking crescent moon came up out of nowhere months ago. And I was like, what? Somebody pointed it out to me and said, look, you've got a crescent moon. I'm like, where the heck did that come from? So yeah, I don't know what that means. I have no idea. But it just showed up. It's never been there before. I've never had that before. Or if I've had it, I don't know about it. So what is the one thing everybody wants to know? What I want you to put it in the chat, what you're curious, what celebrity, what you'd like to know. Thank you, Remy. I actually work for wig companies. And so this is one of the wigs. I have hundreds of them because I promote and market them. And I love wearing wigs because I don't have to go get my hair done and spend $1,200. I can just put on a wig and go. And believe me, the reason I say that is because I spent $1,200. When I cut my hair short, exactly today, I spent $1,200. You would have never known? Yeah. Well, they make wigs nowadays that it's real hair and everything. So, like, it's really hard to tell, It's not like people, back in the day, them real ugly wigs, it's not like that. And normally it's semi fibers that are almost, human hair, or it's human hair. That's really the only ones that I will work for. And I could take a wig that's ugly as hell. I did it once before. It was so ugly. An $18 wig. And I took it and I remade it. I washed it. I put it all together. And that thing turned out the cutest wig. And everybody else down the whole thing was like, they had these pictures and it was like all crazy and everything. How do you wear this? Blah, blah, blah. And I wrote on my review and I said, it's just like your hair. How do you style your hair? So say that this was your hair. You have to style it. So you have to style it. And once you style it, nobody knows. But it was a hell of a styling, let me tell you, because that was one of the worst hair on a wig. Oh, Lord have mercy. Heather says, I have 3 Leos in my family, August 5th, 6th, 7th. I could tell it's a wig. It's so beautiful that I didn't even think it was. Oh, wait. The funny thing is, my sister's a Leo. We're 1 year and 6 days apart. My daughter's a Leo. July the 28th was her birthday. She turned 26. My other daughter is a Leo. August the 9th is her birthday. She'll be 31. My grandson, his birthday is tomorrow. He's a Leo. There's a lot of Leos in my family. But imagine, it's so funny because my daughters don't even have to be around me, and they will come to my house wearing the same exact thing as I own, or same exact shoes as I own, or something like that. 31 yesterday? Well, happy birthday to your daughter. Happy birthday. It doesn't? See, it's all about how you fix it. But thank you so much for the compliments. So let's get into these readings. I'm excited. Do you guys want to start? What deck do you want to start with? What's the tea? True crime. My celebrity deck. So far, I'm seeing a 10 of swords up above, Blueface and Nevaeh. Yeah, it's funny. People were coming to me saying, why is Blueface saying the same thing about Nevaeh as what you said he said? Does he watch your videos? I'm like, I don't think he watches my video. I'm not big enough for him to watch my videos. But it's the cards said it, not me. Like, and she wants an open relationship. Like, I've seen that too. She is talking to other people. I am telling you, I don't care that she lied. She is, and he knows it. He knows it. But he's waiting for her to make that move. What are the two Aquariuses fight so much? Are they both Aquarius? I want to know if Nevaeh is going to leave. Well, every reading I've ever done shows her leaving. Yeah. Let me tell you what I see before I even read the cards, okay? I see that there is somebody in her DMs, and they are way bigger than Blueface. Okay, that's why she keeps saying, you know, I'm going up, 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 like up. You're still going to be a side hoe. Okay, it doesn't matter. You're not going to be the main. All right. Um, she has been talking with this person. Okay, this person is telling her all the things and how, you know, they're going to make her priority number one, all this shit, giving her a certain amount of allowance. Um, and she's looking at it like, well, I could live by myself. I can move. I can she's looking at it like I can level up, right? But then she's also looking at it like Blueface created her. And without Blueface, her ass wouldn't have been known, number one, you know. So when he comes back and she was like, you know, well, I want to go be with another, you know, blah, 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 whatever. Um, you know, and this girl right here doesn't know their identity at all and tries to act like me nonstop. I kid you not. This is a man and had its whole thing cut off to be like me and constantly going live after me, just a crazy individual. And I really feel sorry for you, X Factor. I do. I wish you could find your own identity, find who you are, and be nice to people. You know, like nobody comes to your channel. I don't say shit about you, to you, or around you. I don't even know you exist. You keep coming to mine. That's how much I'm trash. That's how bad of a person I am. You put yourself with me. That's crazy. Quit trying to be me. You're not going to ever be me. Ever. You understand? Ever. Okay? That's that. That's that. Just go away. Matter of fact, where's my girl? Take and block this person forever. Okay? I've blocked this person 100 times. Block this person because you talk about trash. I don't even want to go into this thing. Okay? I don't even want to even talk about it. But that, my friends, is what you call trash. And I'm talking to the bone trash. Comes in here with silicone breasts acting like they had a boob job, then comes back, wants to be a man again, and then got these man boobs where I never got a boob job. It's all fucking fake. The person is fake, you know? Mm-hmm. Very interesting. I don't think my mod's in here, so I'm going to do it myself. Goodbye, Kevin. So, I don't know if you guys know what it feels like to be stalked and harassed by a man that says it's a woman, then comes back and says it's a man after getting its thing cut off. But, honey, ever since that thing saw me, it has wanted to be me, and it's creepy and scary. I don't like it. Yeah. So she posted a transaction yesterday showing over 13K. Did you know? Hey, baby girl, how are you, my love? I miss you. Do you know what that means? I bet you anything that's from her TikTok. You know how when they go live and they give them all those different gifts and things like that, I bet you anything that's what that is. I don't think that is. I don't even think he's been giving her the 12 and 14,000 she says. I really don't. I think he pays the bills to that apartment that everybody said she didn't have. I knew she has. And the electricity and all that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't Blueface's money. Blueface does not do that with her. Notice she had, like, she wouldn't let nobody give her a baby shower, right? So the stuff she's been buying, go back and look at what she had packed up on the pool table. Like, that's all you got for your baby? That's because you being dumb. Right. Exactly. No, he doesn't. He does. It's all for the camera. Yeah. Honey, I've been saying that for years. And that's why I'm not mad about it. It's just stay out of my life. You're evil. Like, I'll do tarot reading and then it will go live and dress like a grandma making fun of me, and it really doesn't do tarot reading. So people are really in there trying to get a reading, and it's making fun of it, and just it's sad. It's really, 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 really sad. Um oh, which one was it, baby? I'm so sorry. I got distracted by a trash can, but I'm back here. Let me see. Let me see here. Did Nevaeh give Blueface social security number information to Noah to use a scam? No. Nevaeh had to fill out information. Thank you for the jewels, baby. Nevaeh had to fill out information with the baby and things like that, and it was kind of for her, what do you call that, her, what is it called, like EBT and stuff like that she's like staying at the house but doesn't live there. Like, her living address is different, and then like she's staying with the boyfriend, and here's the social security number type shit, but it has nothing to do with her. But they want to know who's in the house. When do you know what I'm talking about? That kind of shit. But you're living with a celebrity. I hate to say it, but isn't that fraud? Isn't that fraud when you're getting EBT and whatever else you're getting? Isn't that fraud? And you're staying in a mansion? I mean, I thought it was. And I think, the way that the way that people are, they'll be right up her ass with that. And then she'll have to pay all that back. And how stupid is she to show a $13,000 transaction? Because they can go back and investigate everything and just make you pay or send you to prison. Like, I would not mess with that. Hell no. No. And what about all the people that really, really need food? You're taking fucking money out of people's mouths in California, and you're with a millionaire. Are you kidding me? But yeah, he is 20 million in debt because he didn't hire a lawyer to fight anything. So he just lets it keep accumulating and stuff. But mama is going to be the one to sign the house, and may even be daddy, but I know mama is. And that's another thing. Don't disrespect anybody's mama. Don't do that. Yes. And Heather, that's what I had said. she she thinks that these men with the check marks that are even higher up than Blueface are going to make her number one. But that's not it. She's going to get an allowance. They're going to bring their infestedness over, and then you're a side piece. Yeah, $13,000 transaction. You are dumb enough to put that onto the internet, knowing that you're using Medicaid for that baby, and you're using Medicaid for your son, and they are paying the daycare, and they are feeding you. Oh, probably. Yeah, and she's probably saying she don't have a bank account, because remember, Karlissa saying she didn't even have credit to help Blueface. Correct. And she's gonna stay a side piece. She's gonna stay it. All right, we're 31 minutes in. Let's get some readings going because I'm ready. Let me have a couple more drags off my cigarette here. I'm not supposed to be smoking. And the reason I was MIA, my air conditioner quit yesterday, and so I was hot. It was the hottest day. It was 90 some degrees where I am. Me and my baby Victoria, where did she go? Victoria, where'd you go? Oh, I think she went back over there in her bed. But she was so hot. I was put. I'm such a good mommy, but I would take and put a washcloth, a wet washcloth, in the freezer, and then come out and then just like pat her with it and stuff. Yeah, I know. I'm such. She's so spoiled, but I didn't want her to get overheated because it was so hot. But as soon as hubby got home, he went to his friends that owns, heating and air. They gave him a small piece, and then he said that he opened up this thing, and 5 gallons of water came out of our air conditioner. Mind you, we've lived here for 4 years, so every year we've been buying condensers for this air conditioning, all because it was clogged up. And see, it would never give air in my office or air in my nursery, and I was like suffocating. This morning I woke up, I've been freezing in here. Yes, okay, so what Blueface is wanting, let me kind of clarify so all of you might understand, Heather. Um, all Blueface is wanting for Nevaeh is to entertain the chat, make the money, even with her son. And I don't like that her son's pants were unbuttoned and unzipped when he was dancing on the cabinet. I don't like that. I don't know why that was, but the way he was dancing wasn't, like this. It was grinding, like weird. Okay. I noticed that right off, and I thought to myself, why don't he say, button your pants or something. Uh, yeah, how much she pays for rent and all that. Yeah, yeah. That's why she needed Blueface's social, because she says he pays for all of that. That's what she's trying to say. Everybody wants me to quit, and honey, I've been smoking since I was 7 years old. I was made to smoke cigarettes because I absolutely hated them. That's the past. We're not going to talk about that. But anyway, that's the only addiction that I have is cigarettes. Yes, and I'm in Missouri, and let me tell you, honey, it was so hot, but my husband jumped right on it. He put on a smaller condenser. He got 5 gallons of water out. it was clogged up or something. And then tonight when he gets off work, he's going to be getting the proper part. But his friend helped save us throughout the night and today. So I'm very thankful for him. My husband has lots of friends in different master trade things, you know. So let's see. What's the first, which deck should I use? And what questions do we have? Because I've seen a lot of questions. And like I said, I got to stay neutral. I don't put my opinion in it. I'm not trying to put my opinion on Nevaeh. I'm just seeing what this is about. She wants her cake, ice cream, and eat it too. She wants to be Blueface. Does that make sense? She wants to leave for days. She wants him to watch the kids while she goes and leaves for days. Like, she wants him to hurt like she hurts. But, again, she was his side piece for 5 years. Remember somebody saying that she did an OF with Blueface and sent it to Jaden when she was pregnant? That's some dirty, rotten, demonic shit. In my opinion. That's my opinion. So, I don't know. All right, so what do you guys want me to start on? What do you want me to do? What cards? We've got What's the Tea? I've had these forever. I don't really like these very much because it's all negative. I don't know why, but it seems like this one focuses more on negativity than I barely see positivity. And then we got the True Crime Oracle, which is usually what I read when someone wants to know about a disappearance or about a crime. And then we've got my normal tarot, and then I want to do a spirit secret message for each one of you. I also have my angel numbers, so I'm going to be doing an angel number for each one of you. Oh, I see. Well, I'm thankful only one child in my life became a smoker. The rest of them are on non-smokers. And I just really wish she would have never, because now I have COPD. I don't know if it's related to it. I had asthma my whole life, so I don't know. But yeah. And see, I started at 7 years old because I didn't like the smell of my grandpa on top of me with that cigarette breath. Anyway. All right, so help me out, chat. What would you like for me to start off with, and what do we want to ask? Because there's a lot of questions everybody's asking, and I just want to be able to do it live. I want to be able to do it unbiased, and I want to just be able to do it with what the cards say, and that's it. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So we've got True Crime and What's the Tea. We also follow it up with Oracle, but which one? I'm going to take a thing right now. Do you want me to start with True Crime, or do you want me to start with What's the Tea? Number 3, who do you want me to read? That's the problem now. I love to smoke, so it's so hard for me to quit when I don't like the smell and stuff, but I love to smoke cigarettes. And it does say that nicotine actually calms your nerves. What's the tea? What's the tea? Okay, so who are we reading for? Let me get my lip gloss on. Got to have my power stick. I don't know. I just don't like dry lips ever. I've always got something. Road over here is one of my favorites. I've always got something I put on. All right. So mind you, I ain't seen these cards in a long time. first card. I say I ain't seen these cards in a long time. And what does it say? Dust them off. Dust it off, Betty, and get to work. Oh my gosh. That is clear as day. Dust these cards off and get to work. I'm telling you, you can't make this shit up. Okay, so we're going to read on Nevaeh. What's the tea on Nevaeh? Wow. I just split the deck, and we're not going to keep it. But it says, steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off of you. Isn't that what I said she wanted to do with Blueface? She wants to be the person who calls the shots, the person who does whatever she wants to do. Oh, I see. I see, Heather. Well, one day I'll tell you all why I started the real story. Actually, if you go back through on my channel, it says sometimes you have to know or see in order to know the truth. And so you will know about my life if you go back through my I think I did it 2 or 3 years ago. I can't really remember now. It's been so long. I also have a brain injury. I fell off a 15-foot roof in 2010. So I had to learn how to rewalk, retalk, reread, all of that. And I learned how to reread. I'm talking reread actual books and words. And I learned on YouTube as people made fun of me and shit because I used to do the news and I used to do videos of the celebrities, but telling the truth about them before that shit was even cool. Like I was talking about P. Diddy before it was even cool to do so. So that's why Betty lost a lot of channels because, you know, they don't want that shit out. They don't want that out. So I figured that out real quick. And then on this channel, I just let it set. I've had this channel for, I think, almost 4 years. But now and here it is again, dust it off, Betty. And what's the other thing? Groupie. What did I say that she was? Please read for Heather. Oh, Heather, that's a personal reading, baby. I'm only reading celebrities right now. So we're going to read about Nevaeh. What is Nevaeh's energy? What's the tea? What's going on with her energy today? Or whatever. Must be right now. All right. Nevaeh Akira, tell us what's going on, Spirit. Tell us what's going on. What do you want me to know? What do you want the chat to know about Nevaeh? You want me to do it a whole... You know, this is another thing. My cards, since I have not been messing with them, are wanting to not work. You know, it's not one to pick it up or even tell me. So there's other ways that I do this. So I'm just going to shuffle and let it know I'm here. Wake the hell up. Thank you. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Once I get done shuffling, we're just going to pull the cards and then we're going to have a story out of that. Nevaeh Akira. Oh, we got one. Crying over you. Sad, hurt. That's the 9 of Swords I keep showing you guys. That's her energy. Nevaeh Akira. moving. Nevaeh Akira, creeping. I told you guys she's always creeping and watching and nosy and right up in people's ass, like for real. She's one of those that I could never have in my life. I no, she's too much up in your ass. I can't stand somebody chasing me around my house and everywhere I go. That's just pathetic. I can't do it. Nevaeh Akira. Nevaeh Akira. All right, Spirit. We're just going to start pulling the cards. Inside scoop. See? Nosy again into you. She thinks that, like that she's number one. Caught a case. STD. Giving money. Wonder who she giving money to. Same shit, different day. Hey, Debbie. Kissing ass. Hang on a minute. I'll tell you everything that I'm getting. Grudge holder. Moves in silence. Told you. Like she's the type that would act like another person and catfish the hell out of Blueface. Hey, pretty sweet pea. Cock blocking. And that's Blueface. He's uninterested. She would marry anybody for money. She talks a lot of shit. A lot of shit. And you know what? When you love somebody, you don't be talking shit. Thank you, pretty sweet pea. I'd say more bipolar. She's more bipolar. Thief. So kissing, robbed, lost, physical or emotional. So she feels like that Blueface is taking her spirit, her love, all of that, Screenshot. She's got evidence. Dodging bullets. She's trying to block negativity and stuff like that. An offer. See, I told you somebody keeps coming in that's got way more money than Blueface, offering her a position, we should say. And if she takes it, jackpot. She will be taken care of. She will move. She will be taken care of. But she ain't going to be the main bitch. That's the thing. She feels very ignored by Blueface. And I think it's young boy wants her back. And I think that's why when she said something last night, she looked at Blueface and goes, no, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Stop. She didn't want nothing said. Did you see the $400 freaking food she ordered? And then her eating that cornstarch, like, I swear to you, I'm not even kidding. It looked like an addict. It looked like somebody who was getting their fix, Right. He wants her back. She already knows she made lots of money with him, Yeah, she was drinking it. She was eating it like an ice cube. And then she had her son doing it. Honey, I don't know, but do you got just has anybody ever looked up if cornstarch can hurt a child? Because I see something that is not going to be good with her child, and I'm praying against it. I don't think so. I think she's too scared of him. I think the reason it's young boy is because he won't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's got so many women that he don't care. He's not going to say shit about it. That's why she said yesterday, "I'm scared. I'm scared." Bitch, you ain't scared. Fishing for comments. See, that's she's right up his. That's one thing he doesn't like is that she's so. It's almost like she's his PO officer. You got to clock in, even when he's gone. She got to know every 5 minutes what the hell he's doing, and it actually is creepy, and it gives him like PO vibes, like Fed agents, vibes. Well, people nowadays, like 26 years ago, I was due on the 29th, and they were going to induce me on the 29th. But before that, where my son is almost 34, they made me go 2 weeks overdue, then induced me. And then my daughter was 5 days overdue. And then I went into labor. Um, I was asking my husband yesterday, isn't cornstarch what we use to cook with? She eats 10 of those a week. Did you know that? 10 of those big things a week? Girl, bad reputation. See, she thought when she came in, everybody was going to love her. And you know what? I still try my damnedest because I try to stay neutral. But she's gave herself a bad reputation. And like she kind of says, whether it's negative or positive, she's still on the topic of everybody. Let me read this. This is real important to me. Cornstarch is a very fine powder. If a child inhales it, it can get into the lungs and irritate the airways. In large amounts, it can potentially cause breathing problems, coughing, wheezing. But with all the chemicals and all the stuff they put in our foods nowadays, do you think though that it could harm the baby? That's what made me not really like her, because she could not put it down when she got pregnant. She did so many different things of the you know when she conceived, and then all these guys came out, and it was just kind of like it was just like you had that many guys in like within a 2 week period, girl, and you were supposed to be faithful to Blueface. Like, man, there was a lot of them. And on the bottom, we've got, in their head, they're always overthinking. She's always overthinking, stressing. And that's another thing. I wouldn't be with somebody who stresses me out. Like, I wouldn't be with someone that, like, gaslights me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I want to go back over what we put here, what we got here. She caught a case. That kind of case. That's why I don't think she wanted swabbed. I also want to say by some doctor records that I seen that was doxed, somebody had an STD that was called, I hope I spell this right, Did I spell it right or did I spell it wrong? Somebody had that, and then you look at Blueface's hand with the scarring of it and how he wears gloves. And it is something that can definitely harm the baby. I don't really see her having the baby natural. I know. All of those men in there, I know. I know. I know. Yeah, that's why. That's why. When I seen him reach for his plate, all of the scars was on his hand. And they're red on his hand. But what can what does it do to the baby, Heather? Yes, you got it. Kyosho, you got it. Keisha, you got it. But what can cornstarch do to a baby, though? I just didn't want to say it out loud because let me tell you, somebody already got my channel striked for having a nudity on the cards, okay? Yeah, she wouldn't kiss him, but she told him to eat her ass. That he was going to eat her ass, but he couldn't stick her. Girl, shut your mouth. Nobody want to know that. Yes. Thank you, pretty sweet pea. Thank you, my love. But yeah, so she got a bad reputation because of her mouth. It's the way she talks to people. It's the way she comes across. It's at first I really, really liked her, and I still try so hard to like her. Oh, that's what I was saying. That's exactly what I was saying. It's been confirmed. That shit don't go away, does it? I mean, I'm not an expert on it, but does it go away? I don't think so. I think, don't you still have it even after you get treated? Is that something that don't go away? Because I remember back in the old days when people talk about that, they died. Right, right. And now that leads me to believe, can it go away though? Or does it reappear like the thing that keeps on giving? Because now that leads me to believe that not only did she have the thing that keeps on giving, but that, and it's saying she caught a case. And even if you take antibiotics or what have you, it still won't the baby still can't come out the right way. So it means there's not a cure, right? Hang on. Let me check here. Because I don't want you all have to do the work. I'm the creator here, so I'll get my happy ass up and spell it right, though. Hang on. I got to go back to how to spell the damn thing. And I kind of tried to spell it wrong, too, because of the way, like the person that we just blocked earlier, that they always trying to find something. Okay, let me see what it says. Yes, goes away completely if you treat it with the correct antibiotics. Early stages often need just one shot of penicillin while later stages require more doses. One single shot, so I'm assuming it's in a syringe, cure primary or secondary. Late stages, more doses over a few weeks are needed if you had it longer. That may be why he didn't play the field for the whole, 7 days? You think that's why he didn't play the field for the 7 days? Permanent damage. Treatment cures the infection, but it cannot fix body or organ damage that already happened. Yeah, but that's another thing. Is it love, or is it that he built her and he wants what she makes? Because he treated her the same. You go back and look, the years they were together, and what he said about, Krishan Jesus, and how, not too long ago somebody posted the link or the video where he was calling it Charles Bunkley, whatever, and saying, "Look at the baby in the seat with no car seat, and what are you doing here? Why are you here?" Like, yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So that means, does that mean that even Rila could have got it, or BB, or any of those other side people? Yeah, and I don't even know who Charles Barkley is. I don't even know who that is. We need to look that up. Okay, so sores disappear. Sores and rashes go away on their own without treatment, but the bacteria stays in your body. Oh, wait. So if he had the rash on his hand, oh, is that who it is? Charles Barkley? If if he had the rash on his hand and it was showing, does that mean he got it again? Is that what that means? Let's see here. Why don't my phone want to work today? Like, hello, nothing wants to work today. I'm still going to work, okay? Whether you like it or not. Let me think here. Um, Thank you, Heather. I appreciate that. Dormant. So the same thing as the gift that keeps on giving, then, right? Clock it, clock it on that, for real. There's a lot of that going on, and also this. And he's still not claiming the baby. So why? Oh, he does that. Baby, Christian Jesus does not look like that man. Why would he even say stuff like that? There's nothing wrong with this man. Was he trying to say Charles Barkley's ugly or something? He's not ugly. Look, that dude ain't ugly. I wish you guys could see it better, but he's not ugly. He's not ugly. Well, she said yesterday they ain't had nothing. meaning he ain't gave her nothing, no D, nothing. And she asked him why. And he said, because you're big as shit. But, honey, that doesn't matter. You can do sideways positions and stuff. Hell, my husbands were right up there trying to make sure the baby would come quicker. Because a lot of people say that, when you're pregnant and you have, that it could induce your labor. Um, oh, hold on. Karlissa just posted something. I don't never look at her post, but it just came up on my thing and I'm nosy. What'd she post? Where is she at? Oh, oh my. Why is she, why is she posting her just dancing like that? Like, why? Just trying to see if I still got the motion. Karlissa, my baby better than yours. She said, my baby better than yours. That's what Karlissa wrote. What is better? Honey, you're 4 or 5 months pregnant and look at your legs. They're I don't understand. I don't understand this. I really, is she trying to say that Rila is prettier and sexier than Nevaeh? You know what I'm saying? Is that what she's trying to say? My baby better than yours? So Karlissa is claiming the baby like she's the daddy and then saying my baby's better than yours. Uh, well, I will say one thing. I will say that Nevaeh became excessive eater, and I think that's due to past rugs, if you know what I mean. But remember the second card, moving, and the first card was crying over you. Don't they look a little bit like Nevaeh? Yeah, so, and then, like I said, she's nosy and she's up in everybody's business, and that's the problem. That's a big problem. And the creeping, like, no, 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 no. But anyway, I try to give her the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? I really try. Yeah, I think she's just playing around saying, hey, mine's not excessively eating type of thing. She's still cute as a button being pregnant. And most women, I used to think all women were beautiful pregnant. But there's something about Nevaeh that I don't trust. Maybe that's what it is. But I'm still trying to be understanding. I'm trying. I'm not trying to put out no negative. I hope she has an amazing delivery. I hope her baby is healthy and everything, because babies are so precious. That's why I have little, babies of my own that nobody can take away from me. And your girl's getting ready to get another prototype baby, and my little chocolate baby's being made right now, and I am so happy. I'm so happy. I don't care what anybody thinks. I love all people, but they are so beautiful. Thank you. Yes, please hit that thumbs up. Okay, are we done with this deck? What else we want to read? See, I didn't want to go and do a video and put somebody's name in it right at this moment because things are just everywhere, and I don't want to be targeted like as if I did something wrong, or that's why I really don't want to read a lot of things that people have asked me. Okay, people have asked me to read on Krishan and Ronnie People have asked me to read on Ronnie himself or Ronnie's family. And I already did that. When I read about Blueface and Krishan, the cards said everything. So I don't need to continue to read and read and read. Like it said what the future held. Okay? And then didn't she get on live yesterday and say she's never going to be with Blueface again? But that's again a lie. That's another thing I wondered. Why is there no glow with Nevaeh? Like normally there's a glow about a woman that's pregnant. I always had the glow. People even knew, like they would sit, my mom, every time I was pregnant, before I knew, she'd be like, "Are you pregnant? Like you're glowing today," type of thing, But why? I don't understand. Where is that glow? So you want to know more about Blueface growing up? Well, it sounds like to me, if his mama had insurance to pay for his knee, but it was the insurance from SAG, which means that you've been in movies and things like that. That means she's been putting that boy into things before he ever even wanted to be into things. It could be, but I think she's done with the spell work because it didn't work and she spent money and now she's mad. What'd she say? I know. And me too. I glowed and glowed and glowed. Like people just could tell. But for some reason. And why does she have such a raunchy mouth? Why? Well, I did read that something had happened to him as a child and he saw too many men coming in and out, even though, hey, I have nothing against nobody. You do what you got to do. The only thing is, I don't involve children. That's my thing. I won't involve my children. So when she told him, "You were 9 years old. Who cares? You should have got up and beat his ass." Well, no, no, no. That's grown people stuff. He should never be in those predicaments. Could have been. But also, remember, she had his social security number. She had his chain. I know. I know. Hey, Punky. How are you, my love? I hope you're doing well today. I brought that up today, his childhood, and people came for me. See, that's the thing. Why does people come for people just because they saying something? Everybody's got an opinion. I don't get it. I don't. I don't get it. Like I said, I stay neutral, but I have my opinion. I mean, I see it right there, plain as day, what's going on. She could have done anything. She could have. This is the thing I don't understand. Why you chase your person from room to room, in the closet, in the bedroom, always got to be up his ass in the, streaming room. Like, what? Honey, let me tell you what happens in my house. I've been married for 4 years, but been with my man for 12, almost 13. I waited 6.5 years to marry my man. But we have routines. We get up in the morning, we talk with each other, then my husband goes to work. I do my work, I do whatever the hell I want. Then my husband comes home, he goes out to his shop, he watches his videos, he does his shit. I'll go out there and visit him, or he'll come in my office and visit me. Then we meet at dinner and we chit chat and stuff. And then he'll go back to doing what he's doing. I'll go back to doing what I'm doing because I can't handle somebody up my ass. I it makes me nervous, and I don't like it. I feel smothered. He told her? Oh, he told her? Oh yeah, she's already pushed him away, honey. Very, very unhealthy. And I don't like the way they talk in front of the children. None of them. None of them. Right. And did you notice? She slapped him up beside the head twice yesterday. She's violent as well. And I'm going to tell you something. I have a feeling that once the baby comes and she thinks she's going to perk up and slap him and shit like that, like she's been doing while she's pregnant, I think he's going to slap her the fuck back. And I mean, I think he's going to beat her down. Oh, I know, girl. You did something with your life. I took care of another baby that wasn't even my baby, that a woman just dropped off to me, and she was 2 months old, had scabies and everything else. Then she came back when she was 10 months old and took her back. And then I went into labor with my son. Like, it was horrible. Oh, yeah, Ike Turner will come out of him. And I've seen it a couple of times where he's looked at her and been like, you better be lucky you're pregnant. But I'm going to tell you something. My mama always told me one thing. You put yourself in a man's place, expect to be treated like a fucking man. If you don't want to be hit on and beat on, then don't fucking hit and beat on your man. Like, for real. I seen her hit him 2 times yesterday, and it wasn't no fun. It was, she hit him. And that's the thing. They're going to see this shit on live and stuff. And when that shit goes down after she has the baby and she thinks she's going to throw hands and he throws hands back, boy, let me tell you, the police are going to take her to jail. Because he's got all the footage of every time she hits him. Yeah, I told my daughters the same thing. You don't want your ass whipped by a man, don't you put your ass in a man's position. Don't do it. Don't. But if you get with a man and you ain't never raised your hand to him and he raises his hand to you, get the hell out. Get out. Don't even think about it, because once is going to turn into twice, going to turn into 3, going to turn into 4, going to turn into turmoil. I lived it. I know. Oh, yeah. And then her lying straight to his face yesterday saying that he hadn't talked to, or that she hadn't talked to no ninjas or nothing. Honey, that's a lie from hell. And you know what? He knows it. He knows it. He knows she lied to him. He knows she lied to him. Right to his face. This is the stuff. Okay, listen. Blueface is a genius at marketing, right? But this is the stuff that's going to come back to bite her in the ass in the end. She's threatening Krishan. Oh, shit. And Krishan can't touch her because Krishan's a boxer. She really can't fight outside of boxing. Oh, yeah. I see some shit going down. Like, she gonna hit him and not be pregnant and... No, she is a professional. Once she had her first boxing match and stuff, and she signed with the company and stuff, that made her professional. So I think she is. I think when they gave her that thing, like a month or two ago, that's when she got registered by the law. Yeah, she did get registered as her. That's why you haven't been seeing her fight people or, get all up like she normally does, except Blueface. She was like grabbing him like this, manhandling him. But a lot of shit that he put her through, hell, I'd have manhandled him too, probably. That's why. Yeah, because honestly, when they put you in the law and your hands are weapons, which I believe that's what she got like 2 weeks ago, finalized on that. She can't fight in public. No. She cannot just go up to a normal person and have a normal fight. It doesn't work that way anymore. She could serve prison time for fighting somebody. That's why they say your hands are a lethal weapon. Yeah. And I don't like when my wig keeps coming down. Get down there. Why you keep pulling backward? Ah! Okay, much better. Something keeps pulling it down, though. I keep pulling it up. All right, anyway. You mother hunter. I think it's my hair that's underneath it pulling it down. Ah, all right. Much better. Shit. Stop being all down. Okay. Yeah, she has a fight coming up. And I think that, because she said 2 weeks ago she had gotten the paperwork that said she's professional. And that means you can't, your hands are a weapon. So therefore, if you fight someone on the street or something, you can, it's a weapon. Isn't it supposed to be in August, her fight? Is her fight supposed to be in August? I can't remember. All right, what's the next cards we're going to pull? We've got my regular tarot deck. We got my Indian deck. We've got my celebrity deck. We already did What's the Tea on Nevaeh. All right, what's next? Yeah, that's what I was telling you. Her hands are a lethal weapon. So if she touches anybody in a way that she shouldn't and they get hurt, she go to prison for lethal weapons of her hands. My Indian ones, that's awesome. I love those. Those are another one of my favorite decks because, you guys, I'm 75% Indian. I don't know if you guys can tell it or not. I'm not got my regular hair, but yeah, I'm 75% Indian. Cherokee to be exact. But this one is called Wild Reflections. I love this one. I love this deck. I ain't used it for quite some time. I mean, ladies and gents, I literally quit reading tarot 8 months ago, I believe it was, because people kept telling, you motherfucking wig, people kept saying that I was going against God and that I was a witch and all this stuff, and that's the furthest from the truth ever. Well, welcome in on that. But that's furthest from the truth. I love reading. Is there anything wrong with that? I still believe in my Heavenly Father. I don't do spells. I don't do witchcraft. I don't believe in that crap. That I don't be around that crap. I always pray to our Heavenly Father. I've been to heaven. I've died. I've went to heaven. And I just don't like being called a witch, and that's why I kept closing it down. And maybe they wanted me not to succeed. Maybe they knew I was good at it, and they kept saying that so that I would never keep doing it, so that nobody would ever know my spiritual gifts, for me not to be able to help people. Maybe That's what they tried to do. Yeah, is try to take away my gifts. This is to help people. This is for people to see different things that may be coming their way. This is not, I don't want to read bad about people. I really don't. I don't like it when I get bad stuff. I even say, you get an upside down card, turn it right side up. You have the power to do it. It don't have to be bad. But I am definitely not no witch. Yeah, this is gifts that I get that I can even see things before, like, I don't need the cards, But it hurt my feelings when people calling me what Nevaeh has been doing. I never done that stuff. I would never invite darkness. Number one, because I know that shit is real. But it seemed like every time I'd pick up my cards and I would start to read, I would get all these horrible comments. And now I wake up and I've got love, and it feels so much better. And you know what I did differently? Let me tell you guys what I did differently. I woke up the other morning wearing my kimono, and I said to myself, I don't care if anybody watches me. I don't care if I get one view, but I want to read. And that's exactly what I did. And once I did it, it was like God opened the gates and said, you know what, Betty, this is what you need to do. Right. You can see she used it for a benefit, but it's to manipulate. Yes, and it backfired hard on her. Real hard. Yeah, I just wanted to be myself, and I wanted you guys to be myself. Manipulate and trap men. Yes, exactly. And she was taking the pill when she was with Taboo, and she quit taking the pill to get pregnant with his baby. Yep, I got the scoop. If you ever want to get any of those kimonos, it's Queens wear robes. She makes them. Honey, that shit is, the material, everything is amazing. Let me give you this is my girl, and if you ever buy it, just tell her that Betty Washam sent you, and she'll know. But hang on just a second. Let me get it for you. Queens wear robes, and she designed them. She had them made. It took her a year to figure out the material and everything. Let me get something else for you guys. I have my box over here that I think I kept. I might not have kept it. I don't know. Because I got all these boxes that I keep nice and organized. Yeah, there it is. Nope, that one ain't it. I know I kept it. It's probably in my bedroom. I probably stuck it in my bedroom. But she folds the robes up so nicely. It's so beautifully done. And let me tell you, she had all of them made. And I sat there and watched her pick out the material for a year. Then I watched her, the way that she had them cut and made into kimonos. So when you do it here, and then you do it over here, and then you tie the belt, and then you can even go out in public and just wear it as like an overcoat and just look really slick and nice. Yeah. Yeah. Do you see them? Do you see how beautiful? And you can get payments through Klarna and stuff like that. Girl, I own 4. I own 4 of her robes. That's how nice. You talk about luxury. And normally kimonos go from $300 to $1,000, and she's got them at like $150, $175. And let me tell you, she put her heart and her soul in those. When she says they're silk, that's real silk. She also has them lined. So say that it's cold, right? They're all lined on the inside. Like it's so, if this thing don't fix, I'm going to take it off and put a different one on. This may be why I don't wear this one. Hold on. I can't handle it. Give me 1 second. I can't handle it no more. I got to give you guys something because I can't handle it no more. This wig's getting on my damn nerves. So give me 1 minute. This was my intro since 2016.
I wanna be your super girl. I wanna be your super girl. What you want, what you need. Here.
Okay, I'll be back in just a second. Give me a second. Oh, trying to fix this one. Man. I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix this one. I can't stand to wear. I think that one I got at Temu just by myself, you know. And I can't stand to wear a wig that looks like shit. And this one may even look like shit too because I ain't fixed it. Yeah, we ain't doing that one. Hang on. We go get another one. During that, we play something else.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo,
yeah.
no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
All right, almost done. Because your girl had to, your girl had to do something. This wasn't cool. I can't handle it when my wig's looking like bad day. So hopefully, I've lost so much weight. So look at this, girls. I've lost so much weight. It's insane. Like, is this one better? Do we like this one better? Okay, hopefully we like this one better. You like this one better? Okay, good. Yeah, I have. Well, I stayed at like I went to 160 because of I had a gallbladder problem, and then they had to take it out. And then once they got it out, I went back to yeah. This is a really nice, pretty wig. You can get it at TikTok, off of my TikTok. But this is a beautiful wig. I just have to. I ain't worn it in over a year, I don't think. So I just have to like just kind of, and it's called a gray. It's called gray, but it looks like, don't it look like it's just platinum blonde and then like your dark highlights, and then you can like spread it in different places and different things like that, and I don't know. I like it. I think it's cute. Do I need to put my camera up a little bit more so it don't cut off my head? Maybe that's better. Okay. Yes, pretty. Yes, yes. And I was seeing a doctor every month, and they still almost, got expired. The night that when I went in, they were like, "It's going to explode." Yeah, no doubt. 8 months of pain. Oh, I don't wish that upon nobody. Nobody. That shit hurts. But anyway, what was we doing? Oh, we're doing the Indian cards. My favorite deck. One of my favorite decks. I love all my decks. Yeah, mine was full of stones. And I kept saying it for like 10 years and nobody would believe me. And then when it about burst, they were like, oh, you got to stay here now. And we got to put all this antibiotics in you and hope it don't explode before we take it out. So then I dropped from 160 to 130, and I've held at 130. But now I drink something that you guys probably don't know about. But back 300 years ago, the Amish used to make pure vinegar, ginger, and garlic juice, the pure stuff. I bought it. It was like $9 and something. I bought 2 different ones of it. I put 2 cupfuls in my water with honey or lemon and vanilla. Oh my gosh. Ooh, it clears your system. It makes you lose weight. It's freaking fabulous. Fabulous. I'll have to put it on the thing underneath my comments because I'm also an Amazon not affiliate. I'm a influencer. Yeah, I have my own store and stuff. But you guys don't have to buy from my store. You can just put my store on your home screen, and then when you go into the store, whatever you buy, it just goes from my name, and it helps your girl out. I get like $1. I don't get that much, but keeps your girl going. Okay, so who are we reading on? Who are we reading on? Who, what, where? Oh, I got to keep that safe. Who, what, where? Because Rila naming the baby Rila Karlissa Porter, that's why. Oh, that's why she calls it her baby? Is that what you mean, Pamela? Is that what you mean, Pamela? That's why she's calling it her baby. And remember this, I love this. This is my water that I told you that I put my stuff in. And this, you can drink it for coffee and you can drink it for a straw. And then it has a strap so that you can carry it around. I love it. It's so cute. And then the Sidegar, though. Sidegar. And then this one is my other one that I just got like a month ago. Is that not adorable when you go somewhere? That is freaking adorable. And it's cool because you lock it then you unlock it, take the lid off, and then you pop it like that, and it comes off like that. And then you pop it back down, you lock it back, put your lid on, screw it back on. Boom. Oh, but I didn't get to show you guys this one yet. Okay, so what I like about this one is as you're drinking it, see how it has a filter thing? I like that. And it stays super cool, and my ice stays in there, and then it stays super hot, and my beverage is hot, like my coffee, instead of being cold. And I like this little handle. So this one is like, I think 26 ounces, and the other one I think is 90, something like that. So there's my infomercial. Thank you, Sidegar, for sponsoring this video. Okay, back to regular scheduled program. Who is it that we are? Who is it that we're going to read on? Oh, Punky, you talking about me, girl? Oh, Keisha, thank you, baby. The thing is I just be myself. If you met me in person, this is how I am. I don't try to act no different for nobody. Come here, baby. I don't try to act no different. Come on. You know how people will be characters on live and then they're different in real life? Yeah, that's not me. I'm crazy Betty anyway. I'm also the type of person, I don't care if I have one person. If I have helped you, that is good for me. I don't need thousands. You know what I'm saying? If I can help one person a day, that makes me happy. Yep, there's Miss Victoria. She's looking at all my tarot cards, and she wants the blanket, of course, all over her. This is my little sidekick. Look at her. Look at her. She hates the camera. Hi, baby. Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? She's so spoiled that if you guys buy treats for your dogs, this big bag was $11. And check this out. It's called Gracie's Chicken Breast Delights. And this is hydrated. It's also USD inspected. But all her stuff is inexpensive. And this bag was up to here. That's how much my babies ate in like 3 months. She gets her treat after we get off of here. All right, who are we reading? Who are we reading? And it's all real chicken. That's what I like about it. It's real. The cards are ready. Who are we reading about? These cards are ready. I can feel the energy. They're ready. Who are we reading about? I was going to say, we reading about Punky? No. We're going to read celebrity. All right, who are we reading? I got a hair that stuck out. I love these ones, though, that you can just put them on and go. Like you ain't got to glue them down or nothing. You just put it on and go. Karlissa? All right. Give me some questions. Because this is for all of you that want these readings. And I'm hotter than a whoo-wee. And it ain't because of the wig. It's just I'm hot. Give me 1 second. Your girl has got to turn the air down. It's too hot. Oh yeah, I had it on 72. That's just too hot in my office. I got ionizers in my office. I got a fan in my window that takes out cigarette smoke because I don't smoke in my house. I only smoke in my office. I got a thing by my door that blocks all the cigarette smell and all that. And then we also light our vanilla I also collect perfume. I love different perfumes. Today I'm wearing Louis Vuitton, two different kinds. A trees, or no, hang on, let me tell you what it is. And I also do not spend a fortune on them either. I think these were $60 and $70. This is my smallest one. And if I don't know how to say the words, maybe you guys can say them for me. But this one is, it's by My Luxury Scent. Atrapi Reeves. We'll get right up there so that we can. Oh, UPOS. There you go. Atrapi Reeves, Louis Vuitton. There you go. And this one is 10 milliliters. I've had this now for, I don't know, 7 months maybe. But it only takes one squirt, you know. Oh, I can answer that for you. She was there. Okay, the reason she's so active with Blueface and his life and everything is because that's how she makes her money. That's how she makes her money, being in his business and being his mama. The resentment comes because he's tired of her being up his ass. The next one is COEUR Badent, Louis Vuitton. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but yeah. I really like both of these together. But yeah, that's why. That's why. Like she said, he's made them millions. Millions. Look at all the people on Facebook that just, record him and shit, and they're making a lot of money. A lot of money. Look at all the people that's been in and out of his life, and he's made them something. You know what I mean? People know their names. They're popular, even if they're infamous. He can make you. He's a marketing genius. I will say that. But let's read Karlissa's energy. All right, Spirit, can you tell me about what's going on with Karlissa? Tell me what's going on with Karlissa. Yeah, these cards really have been wanting me to read them. What's going on with Karlissa? What's going on? That one. My hands are not big enough for these cards. Like, I got really small hands, and see how that my hands barely fit the cards? So it's hard. I can't go as fast as I can with the other cards because these cards are bigger than what they look like. Okay, she sees her son as the public figure. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting you guys a story of what she's feeling. Oh, there's another one. Get out there. And then we're going to put one card up. Okay, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. What did I tell you guys about swords? That's communication. That's usually police department, things like that, someone investigating something. So we're going to leave that right there. And then we're going to come with how they came out. The Four of Wands upside down, that's an unhappy home, unhappy. Because the Four of Wands upside down is celebration, marriage, things like that. Oh, the Five of Swords upside down. Damn. Okay, so that means you fought with someone, but you're letting them go. You're just sick of fighting. You're sick of it. So I think Karlissa, she's not having a very happy home because she's sick of Nevaeh. The Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is like when you're trying to come, you're working on a project, okay? So she's working on a project. That has to do with her son, the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is the celebrity. The next one, the Moon. Oh, man. She hides a lot of secrets. If she was to pull out her secrets, shoo-wee. The Ten of Wands. She's also, with the Ten of Wands, she's carrying a lot of weight on her shoulders. There's a lot of weight that but you see the one wand in his hand? That's the magical one, right? The others are off to the side. You see how they have this card with the Ten of Wands? And wands are always fire, action. So this goes with what she's working on. It's almost like she's going to be telling secrets. Yeah, with the Four of Wands right there, that's happy, you know, all of that. Like, what was the other one we had? The Five of Wands. Yeah, the Five of Wands is fighting and stuff, and she says, F it, I'm not doing it. With the Five of Swords, you know, that's communication. She's telling people, I'm not dealing with it no more. She's working on another project that has to do with her son, holding back secrets. And like I said, she's got one wand in her hand and 9 more behind. Normally that means carrying a heavy burden, but look, ain't carrying no heavy burden. See, they're all planted. Okay. Then we get the Four of Wands. It's going to be successful. It's going to be successful. With the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, it's a karmic thing, right? And when it comes out like this is like her wish fulfilled. Like, this is like a karmic. I spin the wheel. I've spun the wheel. I've seen things. And this is what I've been wanting. And it all has to do, honestly, with her. She's going to be so surprised about herself. But we've also got the Two of Wands. Listen, with the Two of Wands, and you'll see the globe up above and one wand down below, that means she's still got another play, but she's holding the other wand, see? And she's got to make a decision between two different things. Hey, Redstone, how are you, honey? Oh, definitely. And I'd never be with a woman who wouldn't let me be around my kids. And the Page of Swords, all because why? She is doing something when it comes to swords. Like I said, this is communication. It's like she's taking Rila, putting her into a position because of Blueface, because she's pregnant, bringing out secrets and going to work for her. She's going to work for Karlissa. And then we come back to the Knight of Wands, which that is action. That's action. That's her taking on the role and saying it's a fiery action. I don't know. Usually on this one, you know, it's fire. So it's, I just lost my mind. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, stuff like that type energy. She sees something, because this is also communication, but it also deals with like someone that's very analytical, investigating things like that. You know what I mean? She's working on something, I would say like a segment or something like that. Let me get some clarification. Seven of Swords. Yeah, because she sees someone as a sneaky, slimy snake that she wants to show them, hey, I can do this all on my own and I can make somebody else a major star. She's doing this because she's tired of the sneaky, slimy shit. And this person, I would say it's Rila. I would really say this is Rila. She's taken her in as a protege and gonna, since she's got manners, since she's cute, since she takes care of herself and things like that, Karlissa's really going to put her out there front and center. And on television, on her 6-op or whatever it is, because Nevaeh is back here with the Seven of Swords. And they're going to make a lot of money. Look at that 10 of Pentacles. She's going to make Rila a star. Girl. With the Ace of Wands, that's opportunity. She gave Rila, and look at that beautiful, I forget what them are called, but I used to have one. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. It's the baby. Oh, it's a certain plant, but it's for happiness, love, money. Dang it, I can't remember. Mine died when my daughter replanted it, but this Ace of Wands, look at this. She's holding it in her hands, meaning she's already got it strategically planned, because like the Seven of Swords is also strategically planning something behind someone else's back, and gave her an opportunity she couldn't resist. People are laughing saying, oh, she gets $100 an episode. No, baby, it's not about that. It's about putting her front and center as a beautiful woman carrying Blueface's baby over here. Blueface's baby. And like I said, baby, where is it at? The Page of Swords came out. Where is it at? Where did it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I know I pulled. There it is right there. No. Yeah. Page of Swords. Baby. This is child. Baby. Her and this baby's going to be. Yeah. A bonsai. There you go, Blaze Mommy. There you go. And I see you are an angel warrior. Congratulations. Welcome to the Angel Warriors. Yes. So she is making Rila a star and her baby. I'm telling you, and this is going to make money. So what I'm seeing here, she's going to do stuff and like put Rila on 6-op, where Rila is the main person of the show, about the baby, going to the appointments, really stepping in like a father type thing and pushing her out in the spotlight as a beautiful soul that I see her as, and making her and her baby a star so that she don't need child support from Blueface. That's what I see. She tried with Jaden, but it wasn't there. And it was a wrong thing. So she's going to throw this elaborate baby shower that is going to be so beautiful that everybody's going to tune in. They got to see what it looks like. And it's going to be top of the line. When I tell you that Rila is going to walk in and feel the magic, Rila is going to walk in and feel that magic. And it's all going to be recorded, and you can't get it unless you go to 6-op. And I'm telling you guys right now, I don't know how much it is, but I'm going to go sign up for it because I want to see it. I want to see it. Well, number one, I'm not a sir. I don't know who you are, and something's wrong with you. I don't know you. Sorry. Don't know you. Yeah, it's going to overpower whatever Nevaeh had planned. Because remember, she said last night, well, at least I'm popular and everybody's going to love me. It's even going to overpower Blueface because Karlissa is going to be like the dad of, the baby, like acting like stepping in that position. That's why she says our babies are this. And she calls it her baby because it is her blood. Think about it. And you know what? Rila deserves it. She deserves it. Where was it? Oh, okay. Well, Blueface posted this. The heck is this? Blueface, hurry the fuck home.
I'm waiting to get the notification that you are online and you are home. I just want to see how this is going to turn out when you go home. To get the pictures, I'm just ready for it to go live. And
I guess this was people waiting for him to go home.
when he gonna be at home, I don't care about none of this picture stuff. I want to see him going home.
Okay, baby. This is him showing his kick and Twitch. Huh.
That's right. And right here.
But he got the picture.
Who else is waiting for Blue to go live? Because and right here.
Somebody put the picture of the baby on there. Stop. Yeah, somebody put the picture of their baby on there.
Oh my God.
Or, the baby.
And right here. We're in the fucking dinosaur in the car.
Oh, Lord. Okay, Queen Op. I don't know if you guys know her, but a car just went through Dollar General.
Oh my God. I literally just had to pull somebody back. It's somebody in there. It's an older lady in there.
That's sad.
Like, I literally had to pull somebody back.
That's scary.
Yeah, I had to pull her back. This is the lady that went through the thing. I just want to let you know you almost killed my daughter. She was 2 seconds away from the stuff that what you just did. You almost killed my daughter and her fucking son.
So we know what this is. This is her going to sue Dollar General. Yeah. That's what that not there was other people in the store as well, and it's very scary, and it said it was an older woman, right? But this one's gonna sue. That's why she's saying I had to move my daughter. But let me explain something to you guys. You know those windows and stuff like that? Remember how they have all that stuff packed by the windows where you can't go to the windows? You don't go to the windows in Dollar General. So her daughter was not that close. Just saying. It's still a scary situation. But where she went through, they got all that blocked off. Like nobody goes and stands at the window. You know what I mean? So, but since she's begging for money every single day on here, she'll sue them. She will. The test results, yeah, that's going to be in there too and stuff. Yeah. Karlissa, she's beginning to be a marketing genius. And remember, at first she was talking smack about Rila, but then she started seeing that Rila is nothing like the rest of them. And when she tried to put Jaden in that situation, it was so raunchy, and she was trying to make it, some love show that was not true, because she kept putting, Blueface in there and stuff, on every episode talking about Blueface. That's why it didn't work out. That's why. You can't try to set your son's ex up with other men and you partial, Yeah, it won't. Oh, you want to know about Rila? Will he change? Will he start going around Rila? I don't know. I do know that his mama can get him to do right. Exactly. You guys see it. But since she's been begging, she lives in a hotel. She's pregnant the same amount of months as Nevaeh. She's already dilated to 4. And a supporter gave her money to go to Dollar General. There's no way Summer was that close. And you've seen how the car only went through that much. There's no way she was that close to the windows, because you can't get close to the windows. It's always got other stuff up against the windows for these things anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you try, but it's not going to work. And then everybody can show where she asks for money every day, living in shelter, homeless. Like, no. They'll see right through that. And nobody else in there. And thank God nobody got hurt. But the way they have it set up, that's why nobody got hurt. It couldn't go all the way through, When the top of the hood, or what do you call that? The top of the car got to it, that's as far as it could go. But you know what, though? I hope that whoever was in that car, they didn't have a seizure, a heart attack, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then she talking, watch, tonight she's going to be talking about suing them. Watch. I already see it. But she ain't getting nothing. She ain't getting nothing. People are going to be pulling up the videos, sending them to the attorney of her begging, and she ain't got no place to go and all that. No, she ain't getting nothing. And she ain't the only one that was in the store. I mean, you got workers. The workers are usually right there by the windows. So there's just some new tea that just came out. And she'll try. She will try. And say that they almost unalived her daughter, but her daughter wasn't even nowhere near it. She even wrote underneath it, my daughter was under the car. Okay. If your daughter was under the car, the fire department would have had to take her out from under the car. Like, she wouldn't be in your arms. Trust me, my daughter's husband, not more than, well, now it's been 10 years, 11 years ago, got unalived by a car that hit him. It threw him 15 feet up in the air and underneath another car, and he didn't survive. So his son was getting ready to turn 1 in 1 week. And I waited all that day for him to come home and give his son kisses and tell him that he loved him, because something told me to stay and do that. I even warned my daughter, because someone else had drowned that I knew from Casey's the week before. They were going floating, and it wasn't floating. He was standing on a bridge, and he was going to run to Shaylin. Shaylin was running to him, and when he went to take a step, he didn't see the other car coming over the bridge going 50 miles per hour or more, which that's not what you do over those crinkly wooden bridges, And so that guy was in the fault. And then the car coming the other way, that's where he landed underneath. And the only way Shaylin saw her husband was they had a doe, and she had a doe, and he had a buck tattoo, and his arm was laying out under that car. It was almost at dark, like where headlights and stuff were on. And it was just so weird that particular day I waited all day Matter of fact, I'll show you the picture they took that day. And I'm so glad that I waited. I waited 8 hours. And now Clyde gets to see. Hold up. Clyde gets to see this picture and this picture. That day, his daddy died that night. That's what Clyde gets to see. Because why? Because I waited for 8 hours for him to get off work before I took that baby home with me. He died July the 23rd, 2015. And my grandson was born July the 31st, so he wasn't even a year old. So, yeah, and then my dad was in a head-on collision and got unalived, and so that shit scares me really, really bad. When I hear somebody getting in a wreck or anything with cars, I get really anxious. Anything else you guys want me to read on? Or are you guys good for a while, or you want me to continue to read? I feel really bad for Dollar General. Whoever, I feel bad for the person that was in the car, and I'm very happy that nobody got hurt in Dollar General, because that's the main thing. But, you know, clean up, always scamming, always doing shit, trying to make a scene. You almost unalived my daughter. Your daughter wasn't even close. Your daughter couldn't have been close. Yeah, it's not going to stand. It's and you watch, nobody else will even try. Nobody else will even try. But I do hope and pray that the driver didn't have a seizure, didn't have a heart attack, you know, like, and she said something about a son, so maybe there was a son in the back seat too, but you don't know what happened, you know. That woman, you don't know. So let's just say a real quick, you know, dear Heavenly Father, please protect those that was involved in this accident, and everyone that, you know, they're going to be really stressed out. Please calm them. And if people try to be sneaky, slimy snakes, please shut it down immediately. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right. It's been 2 hours. I'm going to come back tonight. Do you guys want me to come back tonight? Because that just made me feel some type of way. And once I start feeling like that, I don't want to read. The energy's off. Things are off, and I'm not feeling comfortable, because now I got that on my mind, and now I'm really worried what happened to the driver. Does that make sense? I got a heart of gold, like I really do. I really care about people. Punky's known me for a very, very, very long time, and like, I'm probably going to get off here and cry, because you don't know if someone had a seizure. You don't know if someone had an aneurysm. You don't know if that person had a heart attack, and all she could think about is herself again. What about the people in the car? What about the child in the car? Like, why think about just yourself all the time? So thank you all for being here with me. I really do appreciate you. And if you want me to, I will come back this evening, and we'll go over some reaction videos and do some tarot reading. What do you guys want me to do? Is it okay if I end the stream now and get myself together and investigate a little bit on who that was and if they're okay? All right. I love each and every one of you. I've had the time of my life. You want to know why? Because when we got small crowds like this, I feel like we're just girlfriends hanging out, sitting, drinking our water or coffee, smoking our cigarettes. You know, you'll be here, Punky? Okay, I appreciate that. But yeah, seriously, I love it when it's a lot smaller. I love it. Yeah, I'm going to go investigate and I'm going to wait for my post. I'm going to post. And all you members, my members, go to my post because you can get in my Discord. And it's only good for today. So, yeah, it's more personal. I want to go and make sure that that everything's okay. I just feel something's not right. As you guys can tell, I'm sweating. I just don't feel right. Yeah, you know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel something. Instead of her saying, like, oh my God, somebody, you know, came through and are they okay? The first thing she thought of is, you know, something totally different that pretty much of herself. And she called her daughter a cash cow, which we already knew she is because she's not autistic. Okay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And you guys have a fabulous day. And remember, if you want to be able to talk to me or anything, or you want to be able to get to know the Angel Warriors, which we're all older women and we just have a lot of fun, come to my Discord. I posted it a couple hours ago, but it's not going to last for a long time. It's a short invite for members only. Mwah. I'm out. And here's my song to all of you.
You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control.